JasherMaccabees here. The topic is America ancient Arzareth, and that word Arzareth is found in 2nd Esdras chapter 13, and we're in the Sefer. But before we start jumping into that, think about Hannibal of Carthage. I believe in 2018 BC, he and his army, they traveled from the Africa, northern Africa, to Spain to get to Italy for the Punic Wars. But while he was in Spain, I just have a question. I wonder if he thought about the Atlantic Ocean. Did he ever travel? Just a question. Second, King Solomon had a navy, and he would send his navy. This is King Solomon in the Old Testament. King Solomon, King David's son. He would send his navy for 3 years to explore. And they would come back and they would have gold and silver. They would have animals like apes and I believe peacocks. This is all in 1 Kings chapter 9. Take a look at that. But while they're gone for 3 years and looking at a whole lot of different regions and places and the Americas, because I believe, and I'm going to come back and do a little research, I believe there's some spots in the Americas with his namesake related to King Solomon. Anyway, okay, let's jump into 2nd Esdras 13, verse 37 through 50. Okay, let's start with 37. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the Torah, which is like me. And whereas, this is verse 39, and whereas you saw that he gathered another peaceable multitude, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hushah the king, whom Shalmaneser the king of Asher led away captive, and he carried them over the waters. Wow. He carried them over the waters. So came they into another land. Verse 41. But they took counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where neither mankind dwelt. Verse 42. That they might there guard their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Perath by the narrow places of the river. Verse 44, this is a big one. For Elion then showed signs for them, and he held the flood. Let me start again. Verse 44, verse 44. And Elion then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely for a year and a half, and the same region is called Arzareth. Verse 46. Then dwelt they there until the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come, El Elyon shall stay the springs of the stream again, that they may go through. Therefore, excuse me, saw you the multitude with peace. Verse 48. But those that be left behind of your people are they that are found within my borders. Now when he destroys the multitude of nations that are gathered together, he shall defend his people that remain. Verse 50, last verse. And they shall be shown, and then shall he show them great wonders. Woo. Okay, if I were you, take a look at 2nd Esdras, the entire chapter 13. Whew. Rich. Okay, I got to give you a song. Or I want to give you a song. And I hope the songs are touching your mind, your heart, and I hope it's motivating. Here's a song. Title is Magic by Big Levi. Again, all praises to the Most High Yah.